Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Learn Mathematics. Today I am going to solve a 10th class maths question paper. If you can solve all these questions, then I am 100% sure that you can get 100% marks in mathematics. Let's start our question paper. Multiple choice question. So first question is, if one of the zeros of quadratic polynomial, this given polynomial x square plus 3x plus k is 2, then find the value of k. Value of k will be 10, minus 7 or minus 2. We have to tick the right option here. And let's start our first question. Since 2 is the zero of this polynomial, so we have to replace x by 2. So it is 2 square plus 3 into 2 plus k, that is 4 plus 6, that is 10. So k is equal to minus 10 is the right answer. Question number 2 is, the total number of factors of a prime number is. Prime number में कितने factors होते हैं? So simply you have to apply the definition of prime number. A prime number has only two factors, one and number itself. So right answer is 2. Third question is, the quadratic polynomial, the sum of zeros is minus 5 and their product is 6. We have to tick the right answer. So apply the sum of zeros, that is minus b by a is minus 5 and product is c by a. So here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 6 and minus b by a will be minus of 5. So the right answer is 1. So let's move to our question number 4. The value of k for given system of equations has no solution is. We know that the given system of equations have no solution if a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Here a1 is s, a2 is 2, v1 is 1 and b2 is k, and c1 is minus 4 and c2 is minus 3. We will write a1 by a2 1 by 2, v1 by b2 1 by k is not equal to minus 4 by 3. So solve this first set, that is 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by k will give us k is equal to 2. So this is the right answer. So let's move to our question number 5. So question 5 is, we have to find the LCM and HCF of 12, 21 and 15. So first of all, write the factors of 12, 15 and 21. 12 is 2 into 2 into 3 and 15, 3 5s are 15, 3 into 7s are 31. So what is HCF? HCF is the highest common factor. We have to find the common factor here. Let's check which is common number here. 3 and 3 in all these. This is the common factor. So this is highest common factor of this. And LCM is least common multiple. We have to first of all we have to write the common numbers. To find LCM, let's start writing. 3 is common to all, so we will write 3 once, and 2 into 2 is given here but not in these two, so we will write 2 into 2 here also again. So 5 is here and not in this, so we will write 5 also and 7 also. So we will multiply these all numbers, so we will get 420. So the right answer is this is 3 and 420. So question number 6 is, the value of k x for which 2x, x plus 10 and 3x plus 2 are the three consecutive terms of an AP. So first write first term is called a, that is a is equal to 2x, and second term is a plus, we will apply a plus n minus 1 into d, nth term find करने का formula. So it is a plus d is equal to x plus 10, and third term is 3x plus 2. So third term will be a plus n minus 1, that is a plus 3 minus 1, a plus 2d. So it is this. So putting values of value of a in equation number 2, so we will get d. So and put the value of a and d in equation number 3, so we will get the value of x. So this is the right option. So the right answer is 6. So let's move to question number 7. So question number 7 is, the first term of an AP is P and common difference is Q. Then find its 10th term. So we know that A is equal to P. A is first term, D is common difference is Q. So the 10th term is A plus 9D. So A is P and D is Q. So P plus 9Q is the 10th term. So C is the right answer. Now let's move to question number 8. So the question number 8 is, The distance between the 2 points, between the points a cos theta plus b sin theta 0 and 0, a sin theta minus b cos theta is, we have to find the distance. So we have to apply here distance formula, so which is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So put the values here. This is x1, this is x2, this is y1, this is y2. So we will put the values here. 0 minus something is 0 will be neglected, so this is the square of this term, and here it is the square of this term. So apply the a plus b whole square formula here. So we will put the values. So this is the whole square of a cos theta plus b sin theta, and here it is a sin theta minus b cos theta whole square. So let's open a square plus b square plus 2ab, and here also a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now we will take the common terms here. A square is common here, sin square theta plus cos square theta, and b square is common in these two, so it is sin square theta plus cos square theta. So we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So we are left with only a square plus b square and square root, and these terms to a sin theta cos theta will be cancelled with each other.
Our right answer is option C.
So now let's move to question number 9. So our question is, if the point PK0 divides the segment joining the points A 2 minus 2 and B 7 minus 2, this minus 7 4 in the ratio 1 2, then find the value of K. So here we will apply the section formula, that is the coordinates will be here are K0 that divides the points, that is equal to m1 x2 plus m2 x1, here m1 by 2 plus m2 y1 by m1 plus m2, here again by m divided by m1 plus m2. So we will solve these values. So we will get minus 1 0. So here we will compare. Here x coordinate is k and here x coordinate is minus 1, so k is equal to minus 1. So this is our right answer, minus 1 D. So now let's move to question number 10, last multiple choice question of this section. So question number 10 is, the value of p for which the points a 3 1 and b 5 p and c 7 minus 5 are collinear. We know that 3 points make a triangle, and if they are collinear then their area of triangle is 0. So we will put the write the formula of Heron's formula for finding the area of triangle, that is 1 by 2 the x1 by 2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 and x and plus x3 y1 minus y2 is equal to 0. So we will put the values. This is x1 y1, this is x2 y2, and this is x3 y3. So we have to put all the values in this formula, and we will get 1 by 2 3 p plus 5 into minus 5 minus 1 and plus 7 into 1 minus p. So we will simplify it. This 1 by 2 will go to that side, that will become 0. So we are left with 3 p plus 5 and 5 into this add this minus 5 and minus 1 is 6, that is we will get 30 minus 30. So open these brackets. So this is 7 minus 7p and this is 3p plus 15. So we will here separate the variables p, this will get 4p, and constant numbers we get only minus 8. So we are left with only minus 8 is equal to 4p, that is p is equal to minus 2, which is the right answer. Next questions of this paper of section 1 we will do in next video. If you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe it by pressing the bell icon button. Thank you so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe.